Hello everyone, welcome back again. This is Fitness Tech Solutions, and today we are going to be looking at how to design a table with CSS. In the last video we looked at how to create a table with HTML, just the basic coding, but today we are going to be designing it with CSS. Stay tuned. Okay, let's continue. Now we are going to be taking the video from the last one. Like I said earlier, in our last video we created a table with HTML. So that same table we are going to be designing with CSS. That means we are going to be taking the code from the last one into this one just to explain how to design it with CSS. So if you don't know how to create a table with using a basic HTML code, you can check the link below. It's taking you on how to create a table using the basic HTML code. So let's get the one from the last video. So this is it, and just kind of copy it from beginning to the end. Just press Ctrl A, then Ctrl C, come here and paste it. Now we have pasted our table. Let's see how it does. Let's just save it and okay. Since I have save as type HTML, I don't have to put .html. It's not actually necessary, so I just save it, and I can just open it in my browser directly. Now this is how it is. So this one you're going to be designing it with CSS. So this is our table. We are going to be looking on how to design it with CSS. Let's just go to our code, our Sublime Text. Now we have our table here. Okay, let's just put table just to specify that we are actually dealing with a table here. I'll just close the tag. Once I put table here, it will not recognize this one that is above. So the CSS design we're going to be doing is going to give it a border. So you're just going to remove this one. You don't actually need this one, it's not necessary. Understand? So you're going to close our table here since it ends here. /hand. That's perfect. CSS is all about assigning. No matter where you put your code, it will assign it. You must assign it with something. You put it down, you put it up, wherever you put it, no matter the number of lines your code are, you must assign it. If not, it will just apply generally. So the design we are going to do, we are going to be assigning to the table. That's why I put the table here and ended it here, so that we know that whatever design we are applying is going to apply just for the table only, nothing else. So we already specified that this is our table, right? And the basic things you have to know: TL means table row, TH means table header, and TD means table cells. So we are going to be doing something interesting. So since this will be our header, this company, email, and country, if you check the picture we just shoot like okay, let me show you. This is our header, company, email, and country. So you're going to change it to TH each instead of TD. This is not a cell, just a table header. TH, TH. We just have to manually change it. TH. Now we have been able to specify that this is our header, our table header. So let's do something. So you're going to say you're going to come over here, then you're going to say table. Yeah, and I'm going to open a curly bracket. Is a bracket for styles. So you're going to say so we want to, there are different type of fonts in CSS. You have the veranda, the Arial, the sans serif. You have the veranda, the Arial, the sans serif, and some other ones. So you're going to be using Arial and sans serif. You can use veranda, you can use anyone. So let's start with font family. So when you want to specify something in HTML, you say equals to, but here we're going to put a colon instead of an equals to. So you just say colon, then Arial, you put a comma, then sans serif, So we are done with that. So we are going to put a border collapse. Then I said column instead of an equals to. Then if you want to collapse it, you collapse it. So I'm at the end of this statement in CSS and even in Java, you have to put a semicolon. Then put our width 100%, and I want height to be 50. So since we are done with it, we are just done with the table design. That means we did it like this. Just tell you that. Oh, sorry, I'm very sorry. I forgot to put style. Anytime you are starting a CSS program, you have to put style first. Just tell you that you are trying to style the table, so you are going to put style here, style above. Oh, you see the effect now. You now see the effect. When you put style, the color changes. That means this can tell us that the code is correct. Ah, but what's wrong with this? Oh, this was wrong with it. And border collapse. Like I said in the former video, programming doesn't use British system of spelling but American one. So you have to be careful. If you are taught British system, you have to quickly adapt to America for you to understand coding better. So this border collapse can collapse. That's we're not getting different colors. Just tells that our coding is correct. So let's continue. Like I said, there are different types of table. There are different table tags: the TL, the TH, and the TD. The table row, the table header, and the table cell. So you're going to specify for each one. Do you understand? You're going to specify for the table header, we want this type of style. For the table font, for the table cell, we want this type of font. For the table row, we want this type of font. So that we're going to do now. So you're going to say TD. Let's start with table header. Then put a curly bracket. You now say border, mind your A, border, and the sizes in CSS are recorded in px. That means pixels. You understand? So it ranges from 1 px to just increasing like that. Just use 1 px. Then there are different types of color. Sometimes you can use the normal color, and sometimes you can use the color code. The color code will specify the exact shade, hue, alpha, whatever. How the color code will give you. Color code will give you any type of color, but just using a normal color name will just give the specific color. But using a color code will give you the exact one, the exact shade you want. That's the essence of using the color code. So let's just use solid color code. Without hashtag, then you see as I continue doing it, the thing changes. Okay, let's just use something reasonable. Okay, here's it. You can use anyone. There are different color codes. You just have to check them out. So you're going to see text align. We want align, text align. How you want your text to be? Is it that you want it to be in the center, left align, right align? But I think it's perfect if you put in left align. So let's just put left. So let's check padding. So padding means the innermost portion of a box model, like creating a space between the text and the box, creating a space between the elements and the box borders, and just like creating a spacing. It's just for spacing. Padding is just for spacing. So let's do something about that. So padding equals I say we don't use equals to, we use colon, and automatically brought out a semicolon for me. So let's go for 8 pixels. Now we are through with this one. That means you are through with designing for the table header. We can also design another one for the table row. Just say tr, then follow the same process. You can just copy this one and just change the ones you want. The text align to be perfectly the same thing, and the padding should be perfectly the same thing. So I already created for a table row also. For the table cells, let's create another one. Table cells, that's TD, right? Then got this, Ctrl V. So let's you can change the color, Okay, now let's do something specific now. I want to add different fonts for different ones. For the table header, for the table row, and for the table cells. Okay, let's give a table header a specific font family. So let's say font family. So you have to choose from one of these two. If you want a variety to choose from, you can put another one around there. So you can choose veranda for it. No, let's go for area. So now we are kind of through with designing our table with CSS. So let's just execute it and see how it does. One more thing, sorry. Now we are through the design. So you have to put, like I said, any tag you open, you have to close it. Just indicate by any style. You put it automatically for me. So you just trying to tell us that that's the end of our styles. That's the end of our styles. So from onward, they're just going to apply it to the normal HTML code. Let's just save it and see how it does. Save, then refresh in the other one. Wow, you have seen different things. Okay, the company, email, and country. You notice this one, the table header is different from the one down. Femora, okay. Now we have been able to design a table with CSS. Okay, let's make this one 50% to make it more smart. It's kind of beautiful. So with CSS you can design your table instead of using normal basic ones. Then you can add colors to these boxes like I've done. You can even change the text color. You can virtually do anything with CSS. Thank you very much. The main one we are going to be doing is with bootstraps. Comment if you want us to do with bootstraps. And for those of you that didn't know how to create a table, you don't understand the basics, the link below is going to take you to where you're going to understand the basics of making a table with HTML. See you next video. Make sure you like the video and subscribe. Thank you very much.